Hey guys, it's Charla here with Dragonfly Soul Healing. So, believe it or not, this is my second attempt at this video. I was like 4 minutes in and all of a sudden it just binged at me and stopped. I have plenty of room on my phone, so Mercury retrograde at its finest here. Anyways, doesn't really matter. The video is not meant to be, it's not meant to be, and you just carry on. So today I shuffled my cards and I didn't look at any of them. I just shuffled them and left them where they need to be, and I'm just going to flip whatever I'm guided to. After I shuffled the deck and everything, I got the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. And I mean, it could just basically be like, you're supposed to listen to this, Gemini. But, you know, who knows? Okay. So I'm not going to flip these cards over. I don't know what we're going to talk about. My question was because I feel like there's been a lot of ties being cut. There's been a lot of changes that are being made right now. I've been giving some harsh advice and motivation towards evolving and moving in this new direction, and I can feel the energy shift. I'm seeing it shifting in my world, and every time things like this happen to me, they're happening for you guys as well. And it's always why I come on for whatever it is that needs to happen. So I'll just pull a couple tarot cards and see kind of like what they want to start talking about, and then we'll see where I'm supposed to. Look at this, the Two of Cups. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? A love reading first and then a general second? Because we started with the Lover's card and now we have the Two of Cups. Remember this whole push me out of my comfort zone thing? Oh yeah, we're just gonna do it now, huh? Okay, there's abandonment here and there's a walk away from whatever this is. Literally we started the bottom of the deck with the Lover's card, and I mean, I just kind of laughed thinking, I'm a Gemini, the Lover's card's about Gemini, like, nope, we're doing it now, huh? Okay, so the person that you are involved with here, whether it's you're in a relationship or you've got some kind of soul connection with somebody that you're trying to understand or figure out. It's like there was this walk away energy that's happened. And they're feeling abandoned. And there's this fear of rejection, because they're following so close behind, but they're so injured. It's like there's this feeling of not being good enough. And, underneath that is the King of Wands. It's like, so stubborn trying to stand in his power, his or her power, but in their power, that they allowed themselves to be more rejected than they really were, if that makes sense, where it's like he or she was trying to be the king. And at the end of the day, that wasn't what was necessary. What was necessary was being softer and victorious in your truth and just being you, and now there's this judgment here. The judgment day has come for a lot of people, and it's because of this selfish energy. And I don't know why I'm seeing this as selfish. I don't know if the King of Wands is the selfish one or not. I don't know enough about tarot to really go that deep, but I mean, that's what I'm seeing from this, is there's this selfishness and then you now have the judgment. Interesting. Okay, so what else is it that I'm supposed to, what do we need to know? Yeah, because whoever this is that left them behind, it was always you. It was like from the second, actually what they're showing me is these as lifetimes. Each one of these cups as lifetimes for some reason, which is not something I would normally think of, but this Six of Cups is the card of nostalgia. It's the card of thinking about past, fantasizing about the past, stuff like that. And I mean, when you're thinking about love and relationships, this person is wanting to go back to this old, not old energy, but the energy that was it was always you. And so with this these lifetimes, these cups here are showing up as lifetimes. It's like it was always you, and that's why that's coming in my head, because it's like each lifetime, no matter what the circumstances were, it was always you. That's pretty fucking deep. Okay. Let's keep going, because we got the Four of Wands on the bottom. This to me is my twin flame card, but I mean, I don't like using that term for anybody, because I feel like everybody gets so stuck in the fad that they don't, they get lost in it, and I don't think people understand what twin flames really are. So, rant over. The Union card, really, it's about that coming together, It is the twin flame card, but it's also that, like, that marriage card kind of thing. And I mean, like, let's not get aggressive about the marriage words and stuff like that, but it's like it was always you. We had the Lovers at the bottom, and we have the Two of Cups. And I feel like there was so much awakening. The light here is showing me there was an awakening, an illumination, and this is why that Judgment's coming in. It's like the universe is now like, okay, so are you ready to wake up? Are you ready to understand deeper? And I feel like this is for your person, but it's also for you. It's like we're all going through it, but Judgment Day has come, and I said that when I first seen it. So, okay, what else? We're just going full tarot with this, I think. Like, this is... yeah. Okay. Lots of cards here. Where am I supposed to start? Let's look at them all. And then, interesting. We had the King of Wands coming out earlier, and we also have the pair, the Queen of Wands, right? It's like the energy is so consistent together. There's something about this consistent energy of the balance, right? The Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. It's like your happy place. It's like, and funny, because the Nine of Pentacles is like that happy single woman. It's like that finding your independence, finding your truth, finding your own stability without needing somebody. It's almost like this is the feminine card of the happy single woman, and this one is almost seeming today as if the happy masculine, single, alone, and coming into his own peace as well. It's like there comes this point where all of a sudden Judgment Day shows up, and there's nothing but the truth left. And that is where now all of a sudden we've got these people, and they're looking at the horizon like, where do I go from here? Because like this was tough. The Judgment has been tough for a lot of these people, because like I said, they were really broken, and they needed that illumination. They needed that walk away, that separation, to recognize truths and to go through the darkness on their own. The emotions are so deep with this person that it's like you couldn't even grasp it if you wanted to. There was no helping this person. You had to help yourself, and so did they. And so in this standing in your power, like you're not only the Nine of Pentacles, but you're also showing up as the Queen of Wands here as well. And you know what the Queen of Wands does? She doesn't let anybody hold her back. She's going to move forward, and she's going to find her peace, and she's going to find her stability. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Moon. Yeah, because the secrets, there's so much truth that is hidden behind the scenes that you did not know about, because everybody's in their own place. You can't expect people to just be you. It's not a thing. We have to let go of whatever, but we had to learn to stand our power, right? You had to do this walk away for yourself. And it helps this person as well. And that's the thing we don't recognize, right? It's like, while we're going through this mess, we don't recognize why we're going through it. We just know we are, and we don't like it. Okay, so What are we at? 10 minutes? Yeah. We got to keep it at like 10 because nobody watches if it goes over. I swear. It's a thing. Okay. So what else? What else while we're here? Yeah, there's a walk away. This truth really cut a lot of ties. I don't know what's happened here. There's some kind of truth that's like slayed some kind of fucking dragon, because there's something here. What's this card? Because people are now asking for help. I don't know if this is your person's actually asking for guidance from the universe because they just don't know what to do anymore. It's like they're at their final straw and they're lost, and the only thing left is, that's the Tower, baby. What's at the bottom? The Tower card is literally like, you know, like that's it. There's nothing left. You have to let go of all these foundations. You have to remove yourself from all of this. You just got to cut the ties. Right? You got to walk away, and people are going to be disappointed and people aren't going to understand, but it doesn't matter because the walk away is necessary. You know, you went through it. You had to go through the walk away because people weren't ready for you. People were trying to hold you back. Now, this person, I believe, is doing the same, it seems. It's like, no, you know what? This ain't my truth. Goodbye. I'm going to take my truth. These are still some burdens, right? We're not healed, we're healing. And we're going to get help. We're going to ask for help. We're going to look for direction. We're going to go into our darkness. See how dark the card is? Even though it's asking for help, it's like, how do I get through this? Weird, I'm seeing like the eyes here too with the 2 pentacles. The nose, the mouth. I always see faces. That's a thing in my world. But I'm seeing this face. It's like there's this... And it's like I don't even want to call it a dark energy, but an energy of trying... What is it? What is the energy that I'm feeling? Because I don't even know how to explain it. Fighting off the energy to balance. It's almost like that battling the darkness, asking for help on how to battle this darkness, but also balance it, right? Because we're always talking about the darkness and light. And, you know, I put 2 bracelets on today, one of which has the black charcoal and then the other one with the angel quartz. And I kind of laughed like, I've got the darkness and the light here together today. Like, for some reason, normally I'd put this on the other arm, or, you know, like... And so it's like asking for that help in the darkness gives them the opportunity to balance their own truths, balance their emotions, balance their understanding of why they were so dark in the first place. I also see it as like somebody's watching. I don't know why this is such an energy. Like, I don't know if this is because we've got such a craze of balance between the fear and the light, and we're in the middle of this right now where it's like you got all these people fighting for the light, but the other ones that don't want to fight and are scared of the light are trying to pull us back. And I feel like that energy too is happening between they're fighting in their own mind of what they need and want and what they think and feel, but then they also have others trying to portray their own crap onto them too to hold them back because they don't want them to move forward. Fuck, we're going holy deep. Okay, you know, like, that's how I feel about it. Fuck, you know, I'm a very like, if you don't serve my highest good, get out of my life kind of person. I have been for several years now, because I just like, and especially this last year where it was just like, you know what, if you can't keep up with my conversation, you got to get out. And I feel like that's where they're getting to, where it's just like, oh my God, like I can't, like why am I here? I already got my own mess in my own head. I'm trying to figure out and I'm trying to understand and feel, and I got all this shit around me that's trying to hold me back even more. Like, fuck, I'm trying to push forward here. Okay. There's so many opportunities putting themselves in their face right now, right? Like, it's almost like there's opportunities all around, but the thing is some of these shiny cups aren't as shiny as they seem. They're fake. There's a lot of facades around these people right now where it's like they don't know which direction they're meant to take, And that's why there's so much confusing energy around this situation. Now, what's at the bottom of this heart deck here? Let's see. Listen. Oh, fuck off. Oh man, and for it to be a masculine too, like I feel like a lot of this is a masculine kind of energy that's going through this, whether they're female or male. It's like they're in their masculine type energy and they're like, listen, what's underneath it? Yeah, opportunity beckons. Did I not just say there's opportunities everywhere? We go from a 7 of Cups to a 4 of Cups, which is like the 4 of Cups. Oh, that's so funny because, okay, so we drop it from 3 or 7 to 4 options, right? Now we only have 4 cups. Now he's still confused because he's like, I see the light. I feel it. I feel myself changing. I feel like there's an opportunity here. And in the traditional tarot, it's the universe is handing you 1 cup from the universe and there's 3 in front of the person and they're like refusing it all because they're sick of it all. Like they don't even want anybody's cup right now because they're just like, you know what? The cups don't fucking help me. You know, like all these cups did is hurt me and make my life hell and blah, 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 blah. And so they don't understand this opportunity that's being placed in front of them because they're too afraid to stand in that truth, in that place. They're not ready, but they're getting there. You know, you see the energy around here. What's underneath it? Oh, shit. Now we're down to 2 fucking options. Do you see this? Now they're down to 2 paths. It's like, let them take their time. Okay, now this is the 8 of Swords. Helpless, hopeless, which is like they're feeling trapped. But do you see how we've got 2 options now? It's like through this mess, we go from 7 messy options that they don't understand and they've weaned off shit. Now we go to 4. When the universe is showing them the right direction, that 1, but they're refusing to see the opportunity that's beckoning in front of them because it's still too much. But through the healing through the third eye opening, through this mess, they're down to 2 and they're still feeling helpless and hopeless because they're like, what am I supposed to do with this? I've asked you for help and you're not giving it to me. And the universe is like, we just weaned your options from 7 to 2. You have 2 places that you can go, the darkness and the light. Which path are you going to take? They both look the same. Yeah, they do look the same, but what feels right? Right now, it's about their energy. This is a Swords energy. This is communication. This is truth. They feel helpless because they're refusing to see their truth right now. So you gotta let them do it. Okay, wow. All right, well, Charlotte doesn't want to do love readings, and then she just gets real fucking deep. Now we got the solar plexus and the seek underneath that. You know, they're seeking their truth. They're balancing. We got the solar plexus and the third eye. They're balancing their power, their own inner strength, and their spiritual strength. It's like the 3D and the 5D are working together to help him seek his truth. So, okay, I think we're going to end on that because that was like completely different than I was expecting. For one, that was not the reading I was meaning to do, but you know, everything happens for a reason. They just kind of force you into things. It's a thing. Where's my opportunities? Well, Charla, you got 2 opportunities, and guess what? We're going to force your hand into love here today. Okay, guys. Well, I hope this makes sense, and I will chat with you soon. Take care.